We begin with the first of two visits today to New York State, where two star drivers were put to the test in the Mobil One car swap.
In any other season, Stewart Haas Racing would be packing up at Pocono, Pennsylvania and heading to Michigan for the next round of the NASCAR Sprint Cup. This year, though, Watkins Glen was the destination for a special appointment with F1's Vodafone McLaren Mercedes and the Mobil One car swap.
They just got done racing last night, driving the hauler in here this morning. I think both groups are really looking forward just to seeing how each other's cars work and getting a little bit of time around each one.
They're every boy's dream, and of course the noise is going to be tremendous from it also, a V8 engine. It'd be great to see Lewis driving in it.
The swap would see Lewis Hamilton and Tony Stewart driving each other's cars around Watkins Glen in an exhibition that was attracting huge international attention.
There's always a great debate. Who are the best drivers? You know, what is the biggest challenge of car to drive? And certainly what we have here, we have an aerodynamically sensitive, high-performance single-seater against a stock car. It's more about brute power, mechanical performance, and of course driver skill, balancing a 1,300 kilogram vehicle on the limit at 200 miles an hour.
The teams had arrived in advance of the drivers to set up the cars for the unique test that would be posed by the Glen, one of the few circuits to have hosted both Formula One and NASCAR races.
The biggest challenge around here is brakes for NASCAR. The cars are just very heavy, the corner speeds are fairly low, and then you have very small wheels and tires, and you end up just putting a lot of heat through them, so trying to get the brakes just right is important.
We've leveled out certain parameters. They're not optimum race setups as such, but certainly sufficient to allow Tony the ease of pulling out of the garage and shifting up and shifting down.
While Tony Stewart has won 5 times on the Glen's short track, most recently in 2009, the swap would take place on the 3.4-mile, 11-turn long course, recce'd by former F1 driver David Coulthard.
This is a proper scary place to drive. It is all blind brows and cambered corners, late apexes. I'm expecting Lewis will be as surprised as I am at just how tight and technical this racetrack is. Absolutely no margin for error. One mistake and you're definitely on a one-way ticket to the barriers.
After hours of preparation, the first of the 2 stars arrived on site. With competitive championship-winning drivers involved in the swap, the cars have been set up to help the pair enjoy their new rides. But fitting their seats correctly is also a factor in a safe and exciting run.
From a safety standpoint, it's very important to get the belts right, make sure the driver's comfortable in there, but that he's safe in there.
It's pretty tight, but it's all right.
They've been trading models back and forth of the seat inserts and actually CNC machining the seat inserts to try and make it exactly like Lewis's or exactly like Tony's.
I fit pretty good. They guessed my size and fit perfect.
With Hamilton settled into the NASCAR, it was Stewart's turn to step into the McLaren MP423 in the neighbouring garage to check the F1 team had his seat ready to go.
Why can't our stuff be this cool?
What really impressed me is, to go off the measurements that they were given of my build and how our seats are in our cars, and we've made 2 small changes to get ready for tomorrow with the car. I mean, they're very prepared. They were spot on having it ready when we got here.
Seats adjusted, cars prepared and drivers on site. The countdown to the most eagerly anticipated car swap this season was complete.
I'm not going to sleep tonight very much, I don't think, so I'm very, very excited.